first time ever.
Warning acts of terror.
We are ready to engage with a two-state solution.
Some of his most senior cabinet members.
Advise us what our new economic age.
Imagine a sleek bullet train slicing through Japan's lush countryside. Inside, Prime Minister Narendra Modi sits across from Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba. The hum of the Shinkansen, a quiet backdrop to their conversation. Now Modi adjusts his kurta, his eyes warm but focused. Shigeru-ji, he says, India and Japan are like two rivers flowing to the same ocean. Our partnership can shape the future. Ishiba nods, his face serious yet friendly. They are heading to Sendai to visit Tokyo Electron Miyagi Limited, a semiconductor giant. The air buzzes with possibility, chips that power phones, cars, and AI, a field where India and Japan aim to lead. Earlier in Tokyo, they signed 6 agreements and 7 MOUs, sealing a decade-long plan for defense, trade, and green energy. Now Modi's voice echoes in memory. Japan's 60,000 crore rupees investment will make India a hub for the global south. At the India-Japan Economic Forum, he charmed business leaders, calling India a springboard for growth. Now on the train, they discussed skilled Indian workers, 50,000 heading to Japan, and a lunar mission, Chandrayaan-5, to explore the moon's icy south pole. As the train slows, Mr. Modi gifts Ishiba's wife a pashmina shawl in a delicate paper matchbox. Ishiba smiles, offering ramen bowls with chopsticks. Now that night, Tokyo sky tree glows in India's saffron white and green, a beacon of their bond. Now Tianjin's warm welcome in China, August 31st, 2025. Now picture this. Tianjin's vibrant street where Indian diaspora waves tricolors. Chinese artists play sitar and tabla. Their Bharatnatyam performance mesmerizing the crowd. Mr. Modi steps off the plane, his shawl catching the breeze, greeted by Chinese officials with rare warmth. This is no ordinary visit. It's Mr. Narendra Modi's first trip to China in 7 years, since the 2020 Galwan clashes strained ties. At the SCO Summit, leaders from Russia, Pakistan, and beyond fill the hall. Mr. Modi sits with President Xi Jinping, their handshake firm but cautious. Stable India-China relations, Modi says, are the key to global peace. Xi nods, recalling their October 2024 meeting in Kazan that entered the LAC standoff. Now the summit hums with talks on terrorism and trade. Modi meets Vladimir Putin, their friendship evident in a quiet embrace. He pushes for a strong anti-terrorism stance in the SCO declaration, his voice steady. Terror has no borders, neither should our resolve. Outside the Indian diaspora chants his name, their pride echoing as Chinese performers blend cultures with a santoor melody. Now Modi highlights trade, Shipki, Lipu Lake, Nathula passes now open, a sign of thawing ties. But the trade deficit looms large, a silent challenge. As he speaks of economic stability, the shadow of US tariffs, 50% on Indian exports lingers, pushing India closer to Asian allies. Now, what is the bigger picture here? Imagine Mr. Modi on his flight back gazing out of the clouds. Below, the world shifts, Japan's tech and investment, China's cautious debt, and India's rising voice. He scribbled notes, a leader balancing a complex chessboard. The Japan visit was a triumph, 10 million in investments, a defense framework, and lunar collaboration signal a robust partnership. Japan's trust in India growth mirrors Modi's vision of self-reliant nation. In China, the SCO Summit marked progress, but the trade gap and border sensitivities remain hurdles. Now, Modi's call for global economic stability reflects India's new role, bridging East and West amid US tariff pressures. Now, this journey was more than handshakes and agreements. Japan's partnerships strengthens India's tech and economic ambitions, countering China's regional dominance. Now, the 10 trillion pledge and semiconductor focus position India as a global player, but execution hinges on easing business barriers. In China, Modi's diplomacy softened tensions, yet trade imbalances and unresolved border issues demand vigilance. His neutral stance engaging Xi and Putin while allied with Japan shows India's multipolar strategy. But challenges loom. US tariffs, terrorism shadow in the SCO, and domestic reforms to sustain foreign trust. Modi's audacity proves India's diplomatic weight, yet its success depends on turning promises into progress. As the plane descends, one truth shines for sure. India's rise is unstoppable, but the path is delicate. That's all from my side. In this update, I'll see you in the next video. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.